Today we're going to talk about prepping your car for the winter. First thing you need is good winter tires. Don't go for the cheap Chinese or continental Europe, especially if you live in Scandinavia or parts in Canada and the US with a lot of snow. This is number one. Number two is instead of using silicone products for your doors and seals, this is way better. It doesn't contain any silicone. It has Teflon and other kind of lubricants, and it works really good. But you don't get all that grease on your windows, and also the silicone transfer to like clothing or whatever. Go for this one. I will give it a link in the description. So that was tip number 2. Okay, so tip number 3, again this one, how you apply it. Like, don't get all crazy, just a small moist field around your gaskets. And again, just like that. Don't push it and get a lot. And this is the part where your window will seize. And also, if you use silicone, you will get all that silicone grease on your window. Okay. Next tip. You should go into the menu and to the mirrors, and here we're gonna go on the mirror auto fold. This is to prevent the mirror freezing in the winter. When you unlock or lock the car, it will damage something if it's really frozen, so keep that one off. Okay, next one, you go into the driving menu and you change to chill. That's because if you have it in sport and you don't regulate the throttle, you will burn those good tires away. So have it in chill. You're probably gonna do a lot of chill driving anyway. The other thing is to put the regen into low. In the low settings, you don't have that much regen. The regen is more powerful on the rear wheels, so you need to set it in low, because if it's really icy, like black ice, or really slippery, when you let go fast on the accelerator and the regen is kicking in, you can get a little bit of sliding. But it's always good to have it on the low setting, because you do want to use your brakes. If not, your brakes are gonna rust. So have that one low, put it in chill, and get your mirrors off the auto fold, and you're good. And next one, preheat your car. Always preheat your car, and you get this icon down here. You press that one, and everything starts heating up. So the front window, the heating elements in the rear window, and you can also put on the seating heating, and it will also turn on the heating in the mirrors. So this one does everything for you, and when you have this one on, the car gets de-iced pretty quick. And another thing, when your car is in preheating, there's air coming out here. Defrost your handle, and your car is equipped with heating threads here for all the cameras and sensors, and they will go on automatically when the temperature drops or the humidity is higher, because of the sensor in there. And on your side cameras, there's also coming some hot air here. So I don't know, there are a lot of channels in the car providing hot air to the door handles in here. And a lot of people recommends these mud guards. I don't know. I just put them on to try, Also put some PPF behind, but yeah, they're ugly and they're picking up a lot of shit, but yeah, I don't know if they are worth, but I'm just gonna have them try and see. And they're really low, so it's a good indicator before you hit something else. And another tip, always be charging. So plug your car in and let it be plugged in when you're home, at work, whatever. The battery will be happy if you do so. Yeah, just leave it plugged in if you have the chance. Also, in the winter when it's cold, you use your HVAC system to get the temperature you want in the car. You can go into the manual mode or just drop the temperature a tiny bit and rather use the heating in the seats. If you drive with them on one bar, it will heat you up, but it won't be too hot. The consumption is less on the heater in the seat or using a lot of heat from the HVAC. If you're ever gonna get stuck in the snow or mud or whatever, you got this one, Slip Start. That will help you get out of tricky situations because you will get more spin on tires to have grip. But if you like your car, don't use these kind of brushes because the paint on the Tesla is really, really bad. So if you use this one in the winter, brushing off, I guarantee you a lot of scratches in the paint. So toss this one, find another one. And the same goes for your headlights. Don't use nice scrape on them because this plastic is not a good quality plastic. And in the ice, you might have some contamination of sand and stuff. You start scratching, you will ruin your headlights. So use like de-icing spray or yeah, just wipe away the snow and hopefully it will melt. And when you come out in the morning, you have a lot of snow here. And if you have snow on your rear window, when you open the trunk like that, everything here will start to slide. All the snow here will slide down and hit the trunk here. This lip doesn't stop the snow, so yeah. Another thing, rubber mats all over. Got rubber mats in the rear, in the trunk, in the front, and here. And this one are from a service provider, but it's not the original Tesla, but they are pretty much the same. The new Tesla ones have a little bit higher edge here on the side. But I'm also coming out with a review on some new ones. I've been using the Spider, but they're really expensive. There are some new ones, they cost even less than these ones, and they're really good. And yeah, the last of the practical things before winter, because in the winter you get a lot of gravel, sand when they put it on the roads and walkways. It sticks on your shoes, and here a lot of people slide their foot here or accidentally tread here, so if they do, you have a massive bump in your finish here. So this whole area is protected with paint protection film from up here to down here. So no scratches here due to this paint protection film. And I'm coming up with a video showing how to do the how to lay the PPF here and on the other sides as well. So subscribe and follow, and you will get this video in just a few days. And you should be covered for winter. what you need to remember is drive carefully, keep your distance, and if you're new to four-wheel drive, like many people are, especially Model 3 owners, if you've never driven four-wheel drive before, you will always have good traction when accelerating, but your braking distance is the same as any other car. So a lot of people get overconfident and don't think it's that slippery outside, and when they suddenly need to brake hard, they get a shock. So drive slow and enjoy. See you!